The big demonstration officially began 2 hours ago, and we have been covering it nonstop. Once again, Occupy protesters are trying to shut down the Port of Oakland and other ports along the West Coast. KTVU's Craig Devereaux is on the move with the demonstrators, and he joins us now live with this update. Craig?
Good morning from 7th Street and Maritime. There's a lot of activity. Watch these trucks right here. They're going sort of westbound. That movement has started to happen in the last couple of minutes. I asked one of the people in one of these trucks why they were going down there. Were they being let inside the port? And the woman told me that she was going down there to pick up containers. I did receive a text from one of the organizers. She told me they have about 250 people at berths 55 and 56. Look over to your right a little bit over here. I want to show you those guys over there. They declined to talk to me, but I've learned that they are with the International Longshoremen Workers Union. They are out here trying to decide if they're going to cross the picket line that's going on down the street over here behind me. That is going to be the telltale sign. If the ports do open, which they are supposed to, they normally would in a half hour, then the trucks would move in and longshoremen would go in. But if the longshoremen don't cross, of course, nothing can get put onto the trucks. This all began around 5:30 this morning at the West Oakland BART station. That's where hundreds of people met this morning in order to march over here to the Port of Oakland. This is a part of a day-long action up and down the West Coast. The idea among the occupies is to shut down all West Coast ports, including Oakland and Long Beach. Long Beach being the number 2 busiest and Oakland being the number 5 busiest, the 5th busiest in the country. I did speak to a couple of truckers because a lot of people have said, well, you're hurting the 99%. They're the people who are down here getting wages in order to get in and feed their families. But I talked to a trucker, and he told me he had mixed feelings about that. So how do you think this might be helping you?
It's helping, like somebody maybe wake up. This is the wake-up call for everybody. Maybe somebody gonna wake up.
It's like one of those things that maybe we could have been put aside and, and not work for the rest of the week or something.
So you're afraid that if you told them, no, I'm not coming in today because of the blockade, then they just wouldn't call you. You're afraid that they wouldn't give you work if you did that.
Yeah, probably. That's what happens,
Now, a very interesting thing happened. That last person you heard from, he told me that he felt pressure. He was an independent trucker, which means he pays for his own gas and his health insurance. He told me that he felt pressure from a dispatcher at a company that called him this morning, either come to work or we don't call you for the next few days. Not only do you miss out today, but you miss out the rest of the week. So there's a lot of pressure on both sides going on. We got movement behind me. I got to check into that, see what that's about, whether or not these trucks are getting in. And also in about a half hour when the ports are scheduled to open, that's the longshoremen. The longshoremen, as you look up at the chopper 2 right now, longshoremen, they are deciding right now whether or not to cross the Occupy lines that are out here, and that is going to be the key as to whether or not the blockade here at the Port of Oakland is going to work today or not. We're going live at the Port of Oakland. Craig Devereaux, KTVU, Channel 2 News.
And obviously we will be checking